This video to demonstrate KUDO's new init feature. Newly added to KUDO is this init. This is the help information. And basically what we can do with KUDO now is to initialize a server and a client. I'm going to demonstrate now how we might initialize a server. First, it might be useful to know that we can do a dry run and get the output as YAML. The thing to notice here is that this is all the prerequisites and the CRDs and all the deployment information already baked into one. In fact, we could actually output that to a file and then use that file and do an apply right to Kubernetes. The other thing to note here is that the image that is being deployed is the default image of the version that we're working with. Because this is version 060, the image version is also the controller 060. We have some control over that. We could set the version and say we want the 050. See that the output is 050. Or we could take full control of the image. And the value of that is to be able to support repositories other than Docker Hub and potentially air-gapped environments. So that is some of the details for the init and what happens at the server. Let's go ahead and create a cluster. Now that we have our cluster created, we can go ahead and do the init to the server. And in this case, I'm also going to show off the flag for wait. And what wait will do is we'll install the prerequisites, the CRDs, and the KUDO itself, and it will wait until KUDO is actually responding. So it's been fully deployed and responding to commands. Okay, so now that it's back, we should be able to get instances where that would not have returned correctly before. Our server is up and ready. Let's talk a little bit about the client now. In order to use KUDO, we need something running at the server, but there'll probably be more clients than servers. So in that particular case, we could say, give me a list, and notice that my list is got more than the default. Maybe we actually want to run a client-only init. So we're not going to install the server, but we want to install the client. But I'm going to show one more thing. I'm going to change home to the temp directory. And you can see that we've created a whole new home. And in fact, if I say, give me a list, I have the list that's in my default home. I'll say, give me a list of the home that is defined at temp. You can see that this is the default initialization of KUDO. And that's it. That's everything there is to know right now with KUDO's init. You can install to the server. It could also set up the client side. The client side configurations is more or less at this point, it's more or less just the lists of names to URLs that represent repositories. Thanks for listening.